right, let's go tight end top 5.
So I got Mark Andrews, Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz, George Kittle, and TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah, I got Andrews, Kittle, Goddard, Ertz, and Taysom Hill in at number 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't I mean Hawkinson, what was going on? I just kept seeing Brock Wright get targeted last week. I had no idea. That was such a weird game. No targets for Gallup. Brock Wright was like getting as many targets as Hawkinson. So yeah, I think Hawkinson's my tight end 7. He's my tight end 7. I got Freiermuth over him as well. So
yeah, that's fair. I have 5 through really 9 is all within like a half point. So yeah, but man, I have Taysom Hill 16. What do I need to change to get him up there?
I don't know. I mean, how many carries do you have for?
Maybe this is just all the different tabs. Maybe I'm missing one, receiving, not his receiving project. Yeah. Only 4.3 rush attempts. Okay, so that's the problem.
I have 5.5. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a bug. So yeah, okay. Fixed. He's in my top 10 now. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, it's just,
he's tight end 7 now. That's all it took.
It's more of a there's just like a lot of question marks, I think, after that top 4, like Andrews, Kittle, got it, or like it's like Hawkinson. Yeah, you could see it, especially if like guys miss, Amon-Ra and those guys, or
right.
Guys missed the game. Swift, Freiermuth is kind of zone defense. He's been catching some balls, so. And then you also got Higbee coming off that game where he's been pass blocking a lot more lately, but maybe he's healthier. But San Francisco is just tough against tight ends. So,
right. Taysom's due for 0 to 2 point game. Like it's coming, but it doesn't matter. His ceiling is way too high. So it's like you just gotta live with the duds who knows, maybe they won't come, but he is just way too good to have outside your top 10 right now. So
he's guaranteed like a red zone carry every game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He converts it.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay. Who are you high on?
Hayden Hurst, baby. Loving my Hayden Hurst shares in best ball right now. He is maintaining a 75% route run rate. He saw a 21% target rate last week with Joe Burrow just going crazy. So it's really good to see Hurst playing well with everybody healthy. I've said that he has, mid-range tight end 1 upside if either, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, or Tyler Boyd miss time. But just with the overall volume being as high as it is right now, the Bengals have essentially abandoned the run. Hurst is pushing, mid-range tight end 1 status with everyone healthy. So I just love Hayden Hurst right now. He's my tight end 9 versus the consensus is tight end 13 right now.
Yeah, man, he's great best ball, late best ball. Him and Higbee, those are the 2 guys.
Oh yeah, Higbee was like tight end 28 too, right? Like
yeah, they're not like 21, 22, but yeah, they were both
like early in the summer. I think he was tight end 28. Hurst was like 32 or something. Then yeah, common sense prevailed and they eventually approached 20. But yeah, Higbee and Hurst were 2 of my top tight ends in best ball.
For me, it is Greg Dulcich. So,
nice.
He's run around on 79 and 71% of the dropbacks in his first 2 games. Should have Russell Wilson back, which I think helps him just because Russell Wilson, looked for him. I mean, although he did solid with Rippon as well. But against this Jags D, they are 21st in DVOA against tight ends. So I actually have Dulcich as my tight end 9. So
nice.
Yeah, and again, it's just there's a tight end. There's just not a lot of there's a lot of kind of separation. There's not a lot of separation between everyone outside that top 4 or 5. So Dulcich is the consensus tight end 16 right now, which is low for a guy getting that many snaps. So
yeah, it was nice to see him put up a good line with Ripien under center. So I mean, hopefully Russell Wilson's an improvement.
Right,
really,
yeah.
It's weird that we have to question that, but yeah, I agree. Once Russell Wilson snaps out of this slump, Dulcich has top 6, top 5 upside.
Yeah,
if Wilson's playing up to his potential, that's what I mean.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, that might be over. Like this
crazy.
Might just be the new normal for us. But,
insane.
Yeah. Who you on?
I'm low on Robert Tonyan. I have him as my tight end 20 right now. again, I like his underlying usage has been really good. He has seen over 70% routes run rate the past 2 games. He's seen a 21.5% target share. However, I just think top 10 is a bit too rich for him this week. Like I said, I'm downgrading Aaron Rodgers this week. I know it's a potential, pass heavy negative game script, but this Bills defense is no joke. So I just don't think they're going to be efficient. Think Tunnion's going to need a touchdown to really hit value. So I just think, top 10's a bit too rich, but, long term, I think he could provide sneaky, low end tight end one upside if the receiving room for the Packers continues to stay injured. But just this week, I'm down on Rodgers and Tunyon.
Yeah, tough matchup. And Bills always are good against tight end. Like they are, number 2 in DVOA versus tight end. And that's like a normal thing, even without the safeties healthy for much of the year. So yeah, it's just not something, it's just tough. For me, I am low on, who am I low on? Oh, Dalton Schultz. So Dalton Schultz is the consensus tight end 13. He's my tight end 20. I just don't think we can trust him to stay on the field, for a full game. And he only ran around on 57% of the dropbacks last week, and he kind of landed weird on his knee on one play, and he was out, and then he came back in the game. But the same thing kind of happened, the 2 weeks prior. 2 weeks ago, he only played 32% of the routes, and then the week after that, he like aggravated something in warmups and didn't even play. So I just think this guy is a huge risk to be kind of trusting as a starter, as a fringe starter in deeper leagues right now. I think you have to go in another direction until he can kind of prove that he's back to 100%.
Yeah, he's tough though, and he's playing through a painful PCL injury. And I mean, when he landed, his leg got turned into a pretzel. His PCL injured leg, and he stayed in there. So yeah, he's playing through injury, and just unfortunately, you just can't trust him right now.
All right, what you got for the tight end prop?
Let's go with Greg Dulcich. Which one of us is higher on him? That's the game here, right? Man, I have So you're assuming Russ is starting this week?
Yeah, I have Russ in there right now.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna set his line at 40.5.
Ooh, I still have under. I'll go under.
Okay.
I have him closer to 35. I guess that's just kind of more like I said, the tight end, like after the top 5, like my tight ends, none of my tight ends outside the top 4 have even 40 yards projected. So yeah.
Yeah, no, 35 is a practical projection for sure. Like